Hi, I'm Crystal. Today we're going to take a look at Temu Metallic Watercolor, compare it to Kuretake, Gansai, Tambi, Starry colors, and do the math and see if it's actually a good deal. So I've got some heavyweight mixed media cardstock from scrapbook.com, and I'm getting out my Kuretake metallic watercolors. These are made in Japan. And then I'm going to get out my Temu Dededepraise Starlight 6-pan set, which is very similar. And I'm going to compare the two of them. So I'm going to swatch out the 6 colors on both types of cardstock. Then we'll take a look at how the product compares between the two manufacturers. So one obviously made in Japan, one made in China. The Kuretake product is known for having a very high glycerin content. So it's not really like other watercolor paint. It's a little bit more opaque just by its nature. But aside from that, this is just a watercolor product. And if you are a serious watercolor painter, you probably already have an opinion on this. So this is really a review meant for the casual crafter. Although really, do serious watercolor painters use a lot of metallic watercolor? I don't know that they do. But I really like glittery, sparkly stuff. So I do like some metallic watercolor paint, and I use a lot of it. Although I have to say that I've had this Kuretake set for a very long time, and it is a lifetime supply of metallic watercolor paint for the casual crafter. So I did miss one of the Kuretake colors. I actually had to go back and watch the video to see which one I had missed. So the 6 colors don't line up exactly right, but close enough. So I'm going to take a look at these once they're dry, and when we look at the two side by side on the white mixed media cardstock, you can see that the effect is very similar. They really look almost identical. The Kuretake is maybe a little bit smoother, but really they're very, very similar. And the same is true on the dark cardstock. So I really don't see a big difference in the two products, just looking at how they work in real life. But then when we take a look at the watercolor pan sets, it's clear that the Kuretake is a much larger pan of paint compared to the Temu pan of paint. So I could not tell from the packaging how much the paint itself weighed. So I took out the pans and weighed those on my kitchen scale to do the math, which admittedly is not the most precise method, but that's the methodology I had available to me. So I took those pans out and weighed them to figure out how much the paint cost per ounce for the Kuretake product and for the Temu product. And when I did the math, it turns out that the Kuretake product is actually a little bit cheaper per ounce. When I do the math, it turns out that Kuretake is about $7.22 per ounce, and the Temu product works out to about $7.48 an ounce. You do get about 3 times as much with the Kuretake, but either one of those packages is going to be roughly a lifetime supply of metallic watercolor. So I think either way, you win. Thanks for joining me today.